Hi guys, I got a couple of things I want to go over with you here. Remember the last video I did, I was talking about Global Shaves Clubs International, about their fat guy, Razor. Well, I went back to their site and I looked at it, their website, and found out if I had it within 30 days I could return it. So I wrote Sheldon a short note and I told him I was dissatisfied with the Razor, that I wanted to return it, give me his address. So I got the address, so it went to Canada. So what he said here, he said, once I have a tracking number, I'll refund you, which is great, okay? But I'm curious. Fat guy is one of the items that we get a lot of compliments on. What went wrong? Why do you want to return it? So I got to write it to him today and tell him why. But it wasn't just the fact that there are three issues. Number one, bottom line, and I've been getting a lot of confirming statements to what I'm just about to say here, that it's overpriced for what you get. Okay, you could go on to eBay and you could buy one for $40 or $50. You could have it replated and wind up with maybe it costs you $120. You have a razor that's like brand new and it's the original and it will work perfectly. So the price is one issue. And the second thing that I had, that remember I had to put the oil around the base of it in order to turn it so it would turn smoothly. It took me 2 days to work it in to get it about 80% to 90% better. And then the third issue, the fact that the chrome plating on it started to, certain areas it started to bubble. In other words, along that horizontal bar between the barn doors, there were spots on it that weren't plated correctly. And in one of the barn doors on the inside, you had to look carefully, but you could see it started to bubble on a microscopic level there also. And that told me that sooner or later that coating is going to wear off, that chrome plating. So those are the reasons I returned it. And I think it's something that he should know about and just start double checking as far in quality control to make sure these products that are sent out don't have those issues. Okay, that's done. Now when I went to the post office to return it, I almost had a heart attack. I got the bill here, it was $27.90 it cost me to send that puppy back. I was pissed. So I paid $89 for it, and I'm going to wind up getting, I don't know, a little more than 50 bucks back, but at least the aggravation won't be there, and I'll learn next time to, I don't know what I'll learn next time. I can't say I won't order from him again, but be aware that if you have to return something to Canada and you live in the United States for a refund, it's going to cost you some big bucks. So, and I don't know what the hell's going on with the postal department, but it is. Maybe it's because of the election or something, who knows. Our whole country's going in the toilet anyway. Anyway, hold on, I just dropped my towel. All right, now I got that off my chest. I was at, where was I at? I was in a store the other day, and I walk over to the shaving section. I'm kind of pulled in that direction all the time, and I found this Goodfellow's shaving cream. I've never tried it before, but they say how to use it. Apply a generous amount of shave cream. Lather up. That tells me I should be able to use a brush and let your razor glide easily over the face and neck. Okay, we'll find out. It's made with organic olive oil and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to see how this performs. It wasn't that expensive. It's like $4 or $5, something like that. And to follow it up, I had this sitting on the counter for a long time. This is a face lotion I'm going to use as a balm. It's got sea kelp and minerals in it. So that's also by Goodfellow. So these are the two issues I'm going to use today. Now, this one's new. That one I've had, but I've never used it. So they're both basically new. Okay. All right. Because I'm using a new shaving cream, I'll get with the program here in a minute. Because I'm using a new shaving cream, I am going to use Perazzo. This is a pre-shave cream. I've used it before. You've seen me use it. I do it when I use a new razor blade, or shaving cream, or lotion, whatever. All right, what are we going to use for a razor? First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Gillette silver blue blade, and this is the second usage on this blade. So I'm comfortable with this blade. Now I have two. I'm going to use a slant bar razor. I got two slant bars. This is the Merkur 37C slant bar, and this is the, oh yeah, who is this? It'll come to me in a second. I always forget. Why do I forget? Anyway, this is, you can see they're both about the same. One's a little taller than the other. But when I turn, well, before I put the blade in, I've got the blade in this already. It's a 3-piece razor. Before I put the blade in, I looked at the gap here and the gap here, and it seemed like this one was more gappy. Yeah, that sounds a word, gappy. But if there's more gap in it, that means there's more razor blades showing. It's probably more aggressive, and I think it is because I've shaved with them both before. I am going to use this razor, and hold on, I'll be right back. Now it's bothering me what razor this is. I don't know, obviously brain dead or something right now. I'll be right back. It's a RazorRock. This is the RazorRock razor I'm going to shave with today. We'll get it right. You'd think I would write it down or something, but all right, that's what I've got. I've got some of the cream, the Goodfellow and Company cream in the bottom of there's quite a bit in there. And I've got my brush. I'm going to use a synthetic brush by DS Cosmetics. And we're going to do this. Let me do this here. What I did to my thumb here is I was making a video on my one of my carbon steel pans. And I used my wok burner out in the garage. And that sucker really gets hot. And somehow I grabbed something or something touched me and it kind of burned it, peeled the skin right off. So I had to protect it a little bit. All right, let me wash up. And then we'll start this procedure. I'm dedicating this to the workers who worked on the pipeline that's been shut down by our quote-unquote new president. And because it's been shut down, you're not going to make as much money, so you have to have a low-cost way of shaving. And then I think this would be good to donate this video to you guys. And I hope you can find work. And because of that, probably you see it's not working yet, but if they shut down the oil production, gas is going to go up. So we're putting our money there and won't be able to put it other places. So you have to learn how to save money someplace. And one way is to find some shaving gear that won't cost you a fortune. That's just stupid comments, isn't it? Okay, let's see what we do here. I don't know how this is going to lather. So far, I'm not too impressed. I think they mean stick it on your face and see what happens. Wow. It's more like a cream in here. So I don't think that you have to use a brush or can use a brush. We're going to put it on anyway. Boy, is that cold. Wow. I don't know. Not an issue about putting water in this to make it look different, but not covering too well. I may have to put some on my hand and rub it in. I don't know. We'll see here in a second. So far, I'm not impressed about using a brush with this soap or cream. Smells okay. It's not real powerful. Smells like mint almost. Yeah, I gotta put some of that in my hand. I think it's not gonna, because that razor is a little more aggressive than my Merkur. Generously put it on. Okay. Well, to begin with, it's one of the creams that you don't want to use. You can't use a brush very effectively with it. So I'll be looking for a Fat Boy razor on eBay and see if I can get one. I'll shop around. I'm in no rush for it. I'll take my time and see what happens. All right. Got to wipe it off my hand. I don't want my hands to slip. And of course, I showed you the pre-shave and I didn't put it on. Nice going, Bob. All right, let's see what happens here. surprisingly, pretty smooth. Oh, nicked myself. Right there. Why, I have no idea. I didn't put any pressure on it. It's a heavier razor than the Merkur. All right. Well, so far I'm impressed. All right, let's put add some more cream on. Most of the time when you use a cream like this, you'll find that you use a lot more cream than you would if you used one that you could lather. See, I'm going to put this much, there you go, this much on. Use a lot more of it, because if you can lather it in a bowl, you just whip it around again and use it, so you use a lot less. So I don't know, you have to do the calculation. You use more of the cream like this if you have to put it on by hand, as compared to what you could use in a bowl with whipping up lather with a brush. So it might wind up being the same cost by the time you get done for the amount of soap. You know what I mean. I'm not in a mathematical mind this morning. I went to my favorite store, Woodman's, the other day, to get some soap, just regular facial soap, made by Brute, and they're out of it. They don't carry it anymore, so I got to look online for it. All right, I'm gonna go side to side on this one. You got to make sure that it's pretty slippery. That's one thing about this cream. You got to make sure your hands are washed, and so they're not too slippery when you pick up your razor. All right. I laugh. One of you guys wrote a comment the other day and wanted to know, basically paraphrasing it, how you could keep the peace in your house if you keep buying razors. So I came up with an idea. I use it all the time and it seems to work. I make my better half breakfast all the time. I'm not talking just regular eggs, I'm talking tornado eggs over a bed of fried rice with a tomato sauce moat around the outside of it. So, might be the idea if you guys learn how to cook some real cool things for your better half, significant other, wife or whatever, and make him or her breakfast in the morning. Gourmet. All of a sudden, he or she will forget about all the, for your women shavers, all the equipment that you buy to shave with. All right, we're going to do one more thing here. This will be the third pass. Again, a little bit. Looks like 2 or 3 shaves I'll be done with the tube at this rate. Probably didn't need to put so much on this time, but it's got a pleasant smell. It's not irritating. It's not really strong. Like I said, it smells like mint, and I think there's mint in it. Hang on, let's see what's in there. Made with organic olive oil, jojoba oil, whatever that is, conditioning, rosemary, Moroccan mint and cedar. Maybe that's where it's coming from. It's pleasant enough, and it doesn't do a bad job. I would buy this again. All right, this one we're going to do the upstroke. I heard there's a new strain of virus out there. I heard it out, a couple of weeks ago, like we all did, but they found out now that it's more dangerous than the first one. Time will tell. I'm not worried about it. It's a nice razor. I've always liked RazorRock's products. I have, I think, 5 of their razors. Out of all of them, I think it's the 68, the CNC machine razor that I like the best. Hard always to go up here in this area. I think what you have to do is just make sure you pull the skin tight. All right. One more little pass around the base of the neck and I think we're done. I got one little nick there too. Oh, it's smooth. Wow. Good shave so far. All right, one final... I'm not going to put that much on, just that much this time. Just around the base of the neck. Actually, I don't even have to do this, but I'm just going to do it because I can. Just real lightweight. Almost nothing, just enough to hold the razor up. All right, that turned out well. I tell you, I'm pleasantly surprised with that. The quality of that soap is really slippery. I'm going to use some warm water today. I don't feel like cold water on my face. Wow, looks good, huh? Holy smoly. All right. Witch hazel, lemon. I could say, of course. Good for the skin. Boy, it's got a real nice fresh smell to it. Okay, we'll let that dry for a second. Now, what I'm going to use as an aftershave, I'm going to use Nivea's Men Deep Comforting Post-Shave Lotion. Lotion Aftershave. I've used this before. It's quite nice. And I'll tell you something I like about the container. A lot of times when they have that little glass opening, you pour too much out. But this has got a little plastic, and you don't pour a whole bunch out. It doesn't come out automatically. You got to kind of work it a little bit. But I think one of the reasons that they use a larger opening is so you use more, and therefore you buy more and they sell more. But not Nivea. I'm really impressed with that. It's got a real nice, really nice smell to it. Oh man! And this stuff won't. You will not have to go to a bank to get a second mortgage to buy it. All right, now I'm going to try the Goodfellow company. Their face lotion, number 5, right there. What's in here? It's got rice extract. Helps maintain elasticity and tightens the skin. Man, that's what I need. Look at the wrinkles. I got to get rid of the wrinkles here. Tighten the skin. Okay. Antioxidant benefits. Hyaluronic acid keeps skin hydrated. Made without silicone, sulfates, parabens, or synthetic dyes. That's cool. I will see how it does. Do I have to open this? I don't know. Let me screw it open. The last one I had to undo this and take the cap off. Nope. Must have taken it off before. All right. Let's put a little bit in. I'm only going to use a little bit like that. Ah, nice. It's heavy. It's a thick cream like. It's not like a lotion. Push up, guys. Counteract the gravity effects pulling on the face. Oh, it's that nice. Oh, smells good. All right. Let's go back to front. I use the Goodfellows and Company's number 5. That's the Kelp and Sea Mineral Face Lotion. You can see that there. All right, seen enough. Now we're going to go the Nivea Deep Comforting Aftershave Lotion. Really nice. Not overpowering. It's just nice. It makes your shaving experience worth it. Does that sound like an advertisement? It's not. Then I used Thayer's Witch Hazel Lemon. I always use Thayer's. I was going to use this, but you guys didn't. You forgot to tell me to put it on, and as it turned out, I didn't need it. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I tried using a brush by DS Cosmetics. Didn't work out too well. You don't want to use a brush with this lotion. The star of the show that I use is the shave cream by Goodfellow and Company. Right here, comes in a tube. Really inexpensive, $4 or $5. I'm surprised, and it really does a nice job. It's a Moroccan mint and cedar smell, scent, very nice. I'm pleasantly surprised with that. All right, the razor I used was RazorRock. I remembered this time the RazorRock, and I razor. It's a slant bar. It did a real nice job. I was careful. And the blade I used was a silver blue Gillette razor blade. See, I have to tip it like this, otherwise I tip it like that, you can't read it because of the way the light comes down. So, that's it for the day, okay? I'm going to have some other, up in a corner someplace, other videos you might take a look at. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for all you guys that have subscribed, leaving messages. And a lot more guys recently are leaving messages. I don't know, maybe they're more hate messages or something. That's okay. Have some great shaves. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. If you think I talk too much, tell me in the comments. And then give me a thumbs down at the same time. It's up to you, okay? We'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping, and we'll see you in a couple days. Bye.